Lock the doors and turn up the volume. The adults are in the room. Now stop scrolling and stop worrying and stop winning. You have survived the chaos of the week. And while the mainstream media is busy tucking you into bed of lies, we are here to wake you up with a cold splash of reality. This is the Conservative Viewpoint Friday Night Reset, and I am Charlie, the country conservative. We are just looking at the wreckage. We are building the roadmap to take our country back. And tonight, we are emptying the chamber on the stories they want you to ignore. First up, the bear is poking. Russia just sent jets screaming in a 2-hour air defense identification zone, testing our fences. While we were staring down Iran, they think we weren't watching. So we can't watch our front porch. That's what they think. And the global stage at the same time. Well, guess what? They were about to find out exactly how vigilant a free people can be. Now, the unfiltered truth, you guys, about radical Islamic threats that are knocking at our doors of the United States, oh yeah, they're real. And while the bureaucrats whisper, we're going to shout the truth about the dangers of targeting our families and our way of life, no apologies, no filters, just the facts that you need to stay sharp because of what's going on. Now, let's get into a little bit of the United States Postal Service, shall we? Yes, the postal pit. And this is the United States Postal Service back at the trough again. They have lost money every single year for over a decade. And now they want to borrow more money of our hard-earned cash to what? Lose it faster? We're following the trail of every wasted cent. The post office has lost every single year since 2007. We were not talking about just a few $1 million. We are talking about a cumulative net loss of over $100 billion in less than 20 years. In 2024, a staggering $9.5 billion in net loss. 25 just closed the books on another $9 billion loss. Even though they've hiked their prices and launched new services like Ground Advantage, the bleeding doesn't stop. So we're here to get you fired up, informed, and ready for the weekend. The world is getting loud, but tonight we're getting louder. It's 9 p.m. on March the 6th, guys, and welcome to the Friday Night Reset here on the Conservative Viewpoint. So let's get at her, shall we? The show begins now. Hi, everyone. How is everyone tonight? Yes, it is Friday and the Friday Night Reset. So we got a bunch of stuff going on tonight, guys. We're emptying the inbox. We got a whole lot of everything in here. It's going to be a mixed bag of nuts. When we're talking about nuts, we know we're talking about the Democrats and the liberals, right? Yes, we are. So, guys, let's give some shout-outs right now. We got Rumble over here. We got Facebook. We got YouTube. We got Twitch. X. Who else we got? We got Rumble. We got Wimpkin. We got Getter. We got Kick. We got them all kicking out tonight, guys. So welcome to the show. Let's shoot on over here to Getter. And I think we got Cecil 1776 starting us off tonight. There he is. Yes, sir. And Radical Right Sean Justice following him up right there, guys. Welcome. Hi, Shell. There is Shell right there. Cecil, Wendover's in there. What's happening, Wendover? Keep going down the list here and see what's all going on. Conrad, what's happening, Conrad? Guys, welcome to the show. I'm glad to see you. Anyone new to the show and like Getter, come on, say hi. Jump on in there and chat. Give us a shout out so we can give you a shout out. I can't see you unless you come see me. So make sure you give me a hi, just the 2 letters. That's not very tough, especially one of those ones in X. We got to get those people in X to start saying hi over there. Hey, Tom, over there on Facebook. What's happening, man? Let's shoot over here to the Wimpkin Warriors and see. We got Colin from Scotland starting us off tonight. Oh, yeah. What up, Colin? Gregory Allen Corns Jr., our truck driver extraordinaire right there. He is, buddy. Yes, he puts some shows on, podcasts on Rumble under Greg Carnes Jr. in Wimpkin. If he still does them on Wimpkin, I'm not sure. But Gary Allen Carnes Jr. on Wimpkin. We got John M here. Right there he is. John M, what's going on? Pat! Pat is here. Look at that. Pat is right there. Hi, Pat. I love seeing you. Madeline, what the hell? Madeline is here again. The lovely Mary Ann is right there. She be. What's going on, everyone? Glad you made it. We're going to start off and we're going to get some going today. I wanted to come on today, but just wasn't meant to be. Tomorrow, the other hand, he might be Gregory Allen Carnes Jr. might be getting on tomorrow because he's down. And so he got a chance to do it. So take a look, keep an eye out for him. Jerry Kruger's right there. He is. Spermberger and the Democrats work overtime to turn Virginia into Venezuela. Spermberger is the death of Virginia, just like McDummy is the death of New York. It's happening in real time right in front of our face. Thank you for that, Jerry. But we're going to get started off here. Mass shooting rates by demographics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are the highest. Trans and non-binary mental freaks up there, baby. Oh, yeah, those are males. And then the females and Asian, black, white, Asian women and Asian men, Hispanic men. Oh, yeah, that's some great information right there from Jerry. All right, guys, we're going to start off because we got to get through these because I want to show you some videos tonight. How much of a Navy does Iran have left? Anyone know? Well, supposedly, they just knocked out 30. We did. We just knocked out 30 between us and Israel, plus one of their boats caught fire. So that's 31. So they're down to about 100 vessels. Now, if they all work, who knows? They got between 100, or they had between 100 and 145 plus Navy vessels. Now, do they have the men to run them? I doubt it, because some of them are sitting at the bottom of the sea. So there you go, Tom. They can't have much left. I guarantee not all of them run in there, but that's supposedly the statistics right now. That's what they got. So we'll see what happens. Let's see how hard they hit them this weekend. But that's the scoop right now. But let's get on with this Jeffrey Epstein deal today. What I found out, and you guys probably heard about this, that the DOJ has released a new set of previously missing, I should do that, right? Missing Jeffrey Epstein files yesterday on Thursday. These documents were added to an existing public repository after the department admitted they had been mistakenly withheld during the initial massive earlier this year. And when they say it was mistaken, get this. The latest update consisted of 20 documents that were previously omitted. 15 of these documents that were incorrectly coded as duplicates in the initial review, right? Oh, yeah, they were duplicates. Oh, yeah, my bad. 5 of prosecution memos in the Southern District of Florida that were originally marked as privileged, but now have been cleared of public review. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are the excuses now we're getting under the Pam Bondi DOJ. Now, the most notable portion of this specific release was the FBI's FD 302, the interview summaries from 2019. These documents detailed an uncorroborated allegation. Now, get that. Uncorroborated. Of a woman who claims she was introduced to Donald Trump by Epstein in 1980s. When you hear this next part, you're going to know. I can't tell you, but listen up. The allegations here. The woman alleged she was sexually assaulted at a very tall building. Presumably, it was either New York or New Jersey. Now, I'm sorry, but do you know the difference when you're in a town or a city or somewhere that you know where you're at, right? But she didn't know if it was New Jersey or New York. So right there tells me this bitch lying. Now, the context of this, the DOJ noted that these specific claims were submitted to the FBI shortly before 2020 and before the election, and characterized them as untrue and sensationalist. In previous statements, this has been saying, the investigators have not accused the president of any wrongdoing regarding these claims, and he has consistently denied them. Well, no shit. This is just like that dumb bitch that sued him and they fixed the jury and stuff to find him guilty. And it's going to come over in time, but it's going to be turned over. But she didn't even know where it was at, when it was, nothing like that. When you're attacked, you kind of know when it happened, right? But according to the DOJ, is legal. They are legally required to release all the records under the FCC Transparency Act, and the process has been turbulent since it started. Now, the fluctuating on this library, as of March 2026, the DOJ has hosting roughly 2.7 million pages, which is actually less than the 3 million they told us about before. They can't even keep their story straight, right? Now, they had to remove privacy removals, approximately 47,000 files, which consist of 65,500 pages, were temporarily taken down in late February to further redact the sensitive victims' information and pornographic images that were inadvertently made public. This is what we get constantly. Excuses about everything that's going on here. We don't get the facts. We don't get the list. They get all hidden. And this is what happens, guys. And the DOJ's rapid response team is working on it now to try to get the rest of these pages out here. Now, I couldn't even find where I could download these 20 pages. I usually can find them with no problem, but not this time. So I'm still going to try to look for them. I do not know if I'm going to get to them this weekend because tomorrow I got to start on that other half of the bathroom. I got to get it done. Bloody internet. Mark. Hi, Mark. He keeps losing connections. There's Mark from the UK right there. I'm glad to see ya. Mark is not having a good day. Yeah, Mark's not having. Tammy. Howdy from the rink. Good luck, Jeff. Hi, Texas Tammy. There's our Tammy right there. There she is, guys. She's at the rink tonight. There's a match going on right there. All right, here we go. NORAD launches U.S. fighters jets as Russian military aircrafts enter American air defense identification zone. They should have just shot them down. Russia is testing our ability to protect our homeland as we are fighting over in Iran. They should have just shot them down and showed them, stop fucking with us, because that is what they're doing. They are testing us to see when they can attack us. Because now, and I don't know if I have this on today, but I'll tell you anyways, Russia is giving Iran coordinates to our men and women in uniform to attack us. Yes, this is what needs to be stopped. These people are ridiculous. Yeah, I know I am. I do too much work, Marianne. Brett's team is up 7-4. Oh, no. Start of the third. Hey, there's still time, Tammy. He had 2 goals and 2 assists. That's cool as hell right there. All right. Okay, cool. That's awesome right there. All right, here we go. Let's keep going now. Russia needs stop before they start. They can't handle Ukraine. They sure the hell ain't going to handle us. But now, guys, listen to this. 53 worthless pieces of shit Democrats voted against declaring Iran a state sponsor of terror. Oh, yeah. And guess who our top people were that voted against this? The worthless terrorist sympathizers, the squad. Oh, yes, I'm not lying to you. Among these who voted against the measure were all the members of the squad, such as AOC, Ilhan Omar, Representative Presley, and Rashid Tlaib. Oh, yeah, these worthless pieces of shit, they need out of there. They need gone. I'm telling you what, they need voted the hell out. They need kicked out and gone. Isn't it, Tom? That's a fact. Tom says here, Epstein files, no arrest, waste of time. Absolutely. And we know the pedophiles are out there, and that's the people we need exposed. The U.S. has given intelligent weapons money to Ukraine. Of course, Russia is giving Iran intel. Oh, you know it. That's why they're doing it. But we can stop this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on about this here, too. Operation Epic Fury destroys Iran's navy and cuts missile attacks down by 90% in ongoing campaign. Do not let up on these people. They are just restocking their stuff and trying to get ready for another attack on our military. Do not give up on this. Knock them out totally. and they got to be done. Violent Vixen 29 got over here right there. She is in Get Her. Check out her show, Violent Vixen 29. You type it in, you'll find her. I'm telling you, it works that way. Check out Rebel Chick with a Cause. Another great show tonight. Again, Vic, right there. She is right there. Oh, yeah. All right. Shadow Fleet under fire. Iran's Strait shutdown could squeeze Russia's war chest and China's oil lifeline. That's exactly what we need to do. Take care of 3 countries at one time, because Russia's already hurting now with the millions of military that's gotten killed by Ukraine. What do you think the United States is going to do to them? It's not going to be pretty. Let me tell you now. Now, the Cuban president, man, he is dumping in his diaper right now. I'm telling you what. Cuban president says he is willing to talk to the U.S., but preparing a defense plan as fuel crisis war worsens. Cuba doesn't have a chance against us. We could send our Boy Scouts down there to take care of that. Cuba's a joke, and they need to start making a deal now, because the dictators down there is worse than ever before. And these people are hungry, but you got a lot of nice old cars down there, American cars. Oh, yeah, old ones. I'm telling you what, I'd like to go down there and stock up some of them, bring them some bitches back. Oh, yeah, I would. Yeah, they were some in good shape. But that's what they're trying to do now, because Trump has recently threatened to impose tariffs on any country that sells or provides oil to Cuba, and he has said the country is on the verge of collapse. Trump, he will take it down. It's all strategic. Oh, most definitely there, Sean. Got you there. Neutron bombs away. There you go, Conrad. I like that deal. It is strategic. You got that right, Sean. Radical Raiders, dead on the money right there. All right, here we go. What do we got now? Oh, here we go. Under siege. Inside the growing radical Islam threat, critics say is hiding in plain sight, especially in the deep red state of Texas. Now, this is the one I wanted you to see yesterday, and I'm going to show you now about what this guy says about Muslim and Islam. This guy's right on the money too. Take a listen to this.
It's not a religion, it is a political movement. Egypt was a Christian country and it was conquered by Islam. Yemen was Christian and Islam conquered it. Morocco was Christian and Islam conquered it. Iraq was Christian and Islam conquered it. For 1400 years, Islam has been conquering countries, and the next big dog on the list is America. And if the American church does not wake up, not in fear, but wake up to preach the truth of the Bible, you will lose this country. The devil wants America, but we want Jesus to reign here. If you want Jesus, you got to reject Muhammad. If you want the Bible, you got to reject the Quran. If you want the 10 Commandments, you got to reject Sharia law. If you want churches, you got to reject the mosque. You will either have Jesus or Muhammad, but you can't have both.
Yeah, that guy is right on the money, and he said it's his own party. It's Muslim. He's the Muslim, and he just spewed facts right there. And you can't debate that. This is what's going to happen, guys. This is why we keep telling you to keep your head on the swivel. This guy spoke the truth right there. And this is why we got to sit there and pay attention, guys. We cannot let these people with a fake religion come in here and try to pull this bullshit here. Doesn't happen in America. Not at all. Now, the chairman of January 6th subcommittee subpoenas T-Mobile for records of alleged January 5th pipe bomber. Now, we don't hear anything about this stuff lately, guys. So I just wanted to throw this up there. So they're still working on this. But like everything else, we never get any outcomes to this. Crusade if they don't deport, convert, or leave. Yeah. That we don't even need them here, radical right. We don't even need them here. It's just causing a problem. They say they convert, just like the Rhino Republicans. They come over, the Democrats come over and say, I'm a reform Republican. You full of shit too. There ain't no such thing. It doesn't happen. But all this stuff that I go over with the January 6th and Epstein and all that stuff, this is shit. Yes, I believe it is a waste of time talking about it, because we never get an answer. We never get an outcome to this stuff. But I'm bringing it up to show you that we're being lied to by both sides. It's not even one-sided. Republicans are lying to us just to shut us up. McDummy will put one at ground zero to spite him. Oh, you know that's right, Conrad. McDummy, and I think I got McDummy here at the end, towards the end here. So we're going to talk about that here in a little bit too. So the guys, but every time, just remember back, and I'll remind you every time. Muslims lie. And I don't have to say anymore. They lie, and you've seen it yourself. I don't even have to tell you about it because you've seen it with McDummy, with everybody. It's a fact that they are taught this way. It is a fact. I get it. I got it told straight to my face. This is how they are raised. So, Daddy, you right, run one over. There is no assimilation with Muslims, period. Look at the UK and Germany. Oh, yeah. Shit, I had something on the UK. Oh, I think it's coming up at the end there. Thank you for that, Shell. But here, what else we got? Oh, Oversight Committee. See, I'm telling you guys this again, because the other one, Judiciary Committee, now for the January 6th pipe bomber, January 5th pipe bomber. Now, this one comes from the Oversight Committee chairman, suggests criminal referrals are possible in Minnesota fraud probe. Y'all hear that? This is they're talking about when they deposed or questioned Tampon Timmy over there the other day. They said possible. That's why I emphasize possible. This is what we get from these committees. Possible. We're going to send letters. Remember what we said, guys? We hold hearings. They might be referrals, criminal referrals. Might be. This is the stuff I'm sick and tired of hearing. We know they're guilty. We know the fraud. We know Tampon Tim's involved. Do it. Stop on this bullshit. Possible, or we'll send you a letter. And if we subpoena you, and if you say no, it's okay, but don't make us do it again. We'll send you another nasty gram. Oh yeah, but here we get it. Somali man pleads guilty to $6 million Medicaid fraud in the autism services. Oh yeah. In Minnesota, taking money away from kids that need it, kids with autism. This is a damn shame. And these people are getting away with some of the people. They're saying we've had like 90 some arrests, 85 have been prosecuted. Why don't we see this happen? Any other time you see these people perp walked and everything, their mug shots are all over the place. But have you guys noticed? Maybe it's me, I haven't noticed it or haven't seen it, but why haven't we seen pictures of these people? Why haven't we not seen the court hearings that come out where they're sentenced to prison? Why have we not seen this? We definitely haven't seen any politicians that need done. They need perp walk. They need arrested. They need to be serving prison time. We definitely haven't seen any pedophiles. I have not seen any Somalis on news cameras anywhere about this Minnesota bullshit. Have anyone else seen anything? I'm not even watching them. Yeah, but usually they'll pop up and we'll see pictures on there, Vic. But they don't even pop up on any social media sites. Because normally that shit if we talk about it, it comes up. But we haven't seen a damn thing. And that's the problem. They tell us this, but give us no proof. I want to see it for my eyes because usually I watch hearings, but I watch the ones in Congress and stuff when I get a chance to. But it's never happening. And that's the problem that I have with all this. Nobody's been held accountable except you tell us it is. Prove it. That's what we want. Proof. Some deported, they claim. Well, they should show us that, radical right. Show us that they've been deported on news camera. Picture it. Put the name down and what he was charged for and why they deported him. Because he got charged with $1 million, $2 billion, whatever it was, fraud in Minnesota or wherever it was at. I want to see the facts, but they don't do that. They do not do that. You what to do? Survive, thrive, in spite of these fuckers. Lastly, don't comply at all. That's a fact over. All right, here's another one. House GOP leaders back Mullen as Trump's new pick for the DHS. Hope it goes through. I think he's going to be a good guy. But they are actually investigating. Nancy Mace is investigating. What's her face again? That just got canned and went to somewhere else. Damn it! You know she saw it. But yes, Kristi Noem. They're doing an investigation into the ad and stuff she got. Oh yeah, Nancy Mace wants an investigation into that. So we'll see that coming up here soon. We'll keep an eye out for that. Now, this is what I don't get here. Listen to this. The title of this is USDA approves new food stamp restrictions for only 4 states. Why is it only 4 states? This restriction is they're putting on pop, soda, whatever you guys call it, wherever you're from. They are doing this for a small number of targeting energy drinks and candy. Disallowing sodas and other sugary drinks, which I agree with. Make them drink healthy shit. I drink water. That's what's in here. I drink water. I drink a cappuccino in the morning, but I'm not on welfare either. But I do drink a cappuccino in the morning, and then I drink my protein shakes before and after a workout, and then I drink water the rest of the day. I drink probably a gallon of water a day. That is what they should be living on. Nancy Mace voted to impeach J6. She's been better since, but never trusted her. There's not too many people that we can trust, Sean. That is a fact right there. Muzzies chase goats like Mexicans try to catch a chicken. That's funny right there, Gregory. It's all about kickback money. Yes, it is, John. It is a fact right there. Kickback. I headed to Nome. Where? Sean Lively just jumped over here in Wimpkin. What's up, Sean? Did you go over here and I didn't see you? Lester, what's happening, man? Over there in Rumble. What's going on? Oh, it is. The AI videos on YouTube, of course, set into Somalis. There's definitely a cover-up. You know that's right, Mark. That's a fact right there. That is a fact right there. So, hey, guys, welcome. But yes, I believe that these food people on food stamps should not get pop. They should not get candy. They should get healthy stuff. And I don't know if you guys know about WIC. That is for pregnant women. When we were pregnant, when my wife was pregnant for our son, we got WIC. And because I wasn't working at the time, and I was in school. I was in college at a later age. I didn't go to college until I was like 25. Or she was pregnant with them, and on WIC, they spell out what you can buy on those WIC checks: milk, juices, stuff like that for healthy for the baby inside of her stomach. And then afterwards, you get milk for the kid, baby food, formula, stuff like that. This is what they need to do with food stamps. They can tell them what they're allowed to buy. Not lobster, not steaks, bullshit. You get lettuce, you get salads, you get vegetables and pastas and stuff like that. But they should tell them what they can buy. Just don't let them have free range, and they can go to McDonald's and buy a rotisserie chicken, or they can go to McDonald's and buy whatever. They shouldn't be allowed to do that stuff. Men are never pregnant. It is never a week. And that is true, Shell. I'm sorry about that. Shell's correcting me, people. Shell is correcting me. But I stopped myself, Shell. But thank you anyway, Shell. Did you say that? Shell is correcting me. Over here in Getter. Yes, she is. Where's your better half? Yeah, I was Mr. Fixer. Tell Gabby I loved seeing her yesterday. That was freaking awesome. Oh, missed that lady. All right, here, guys, we're going to get into U.S.P.S, the United States Postal Service. Y'all know I hate them, right? But guess what? They said that they will exhaust their funds in a year without help. And if you heard my opening monologue, these people have lost billions and billions of dollars in the last less than 20 years. Now they said that they need to borrow more money. For what? You cannot run a company with piss poor management. This is what it's about. You can't raise your stamps up to 70 some cents a freaking stamp and not make money. You cannot do it. You've laid off most of your people. You've gotten rid of most of your cars. Everybody's driving their own personal vehicles. You can't do it. Somebody is pocketing money to lose this much money. And I'll be damned if I'm going to pay any more money for this stuff. I send out, when the gifts start, and they are starting to fly again. I'm going to show you the shirts I'm giving away. And I got 3 of them. You guys are going to love them for the 250th anniversary. Oh, you guys are going to love them. I'll show them to you on Monday. So make sure you're tuned in so you can see this. And I am going to start giving the giveaways here soon. The shirts I got to get out before July 4th. So we're going to get those out. But it's costly to send stuff out. So if you guys have received something from me, and most of you can see the tags, what it costs me to send stuff out. It's not cheap. And then half the stuff, like Colin, still hasn't got one of the stuff that I sent him a long time ago, like over a year ago, into Scotland. Oh, yeah. So this is the kind of stuff that's bad that they don't, and now they want more money to launder. This is probably a Democrat running this stuff. I'm telling you what, their money laundering operation went to hell. So they need something else to kick back on. All right, guys, let's keep up. We got a few more before we hit the videos. What do we got here? Late breaking, illegal who, oh yeah, get this one. I remember this one. Illegal who the Democrats bought to the State of the Union. Oh yeah, has turned up in a sexual assault report that involved juveniles. Oh yes. What else can you say about Democrats? The party of pedophilia? There you go. They brought a pedophile straight to the State of the Union address. Oh yeah. Yeah. It is a crazy, right? When you say the Democrats are the party of pedophilia, well, they just prove it on their own. It sounds crazy, but these illegal immigrants follow fellow Democrats like Marcelo Gomez de Silva. He was a guest honoring Representative Seth Moulton of Massachusetts at the State of the Union last week. That was meant for the same chambers as the Congress of Supreme Court and the President of the United States, among other powerful things. To find out he's in a sexual assault charge. Oh my God. This is what you get from that was Timu on my phone. But yeah, when you get Democrats, you can pretty much bet on a pedophile not being far away right there. That's why you think they could have taken care of this 5 years ago when they had control of the government and the Epstein files and got everything out, but they did not. I'd be an attention hog too, Gregory, if I was there. Oh, thank you, Marianne. Clocks are, oh, that's right. Pat gave us an update. Don't forget to change your clocks back. Unfortunately, if you guys change them in your state, clocks are springing forward again. And that is on Sunday. So make sure if you do, that arrived in England in January 2025. There you go. Colin just reminded me that the first gift I sent him ended up in England on January of 2025. So it has been over a year ago, and he still yet hasn't seen it. Oh, yeah. But I do believe he got the second one. I do believe that. So I'm glad at least I got one to him. Oh, yeah, Pat did too. Pat got one, just the envelope. Oh, yeah. He didn't even get his envelope. He didn't get nothing that I sent him. But I believe I do. I finally got one for him. But, oh, yeah, you guys got to see this one. This one here, and I know I got it here. So listen to this. Chuck Schumer repeatedly struggles to condemn Iran strikes. But this is what he says. And I'm going to let you hear it for yourself. No one wants a nuclear Israel. Oh, I'm not lying. Take a listen.
Israel, force the U.S.'s hand here, box the U.S. in on this?
Look, no one wants a nuclear war. No one wants a nuclear Israel, but we certainly don't want an endless war, plain and simple. What did I say?
Nuclear Israel.
Oh, no, got it. Let me say that again. No one wants an endless war, but we certainly don't want a nuclear Iran. That's for sure. Okay?
At what point does the
A journalist had to correct him. This demented old fool right there. Oh, yeah. A journalist had to stop him to repeat himself. That is the sad stuff behind these Democrats. Exactly, Shell. She said it right. She didn't say fuck, but I'm saying it. Fuck Chuck, you Schumer. Exactly right. Isn't that right? That's great right there. But hey, guess what? Schumer's Democrats hold firm on DHS funding despite Noam's bombshell ousting. They voted against opening it back up. They voted against protecting our country. This is what the Democrats do, be it fake rhino Democrats or regular Democrat piece of shit pedophile Democrats. They hate this country, and they voted against the funding of them again. Oh, yeah. This is what happens when you do this stuff. What else we got? Hey, let's talk about a little bit of McDummy here real quick. McDummy walks back a popular progressive campaign promise to pedestrians. Oh, yes. More lies from the Muslim jihadist himself. That McDummy walked back his comment to enact a daylighting policy at intersection and crosswalks. We always take a holistic approach and really look at the unique conditions, context of each location. That son of a bitch doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He's never had a job. He doesn't know what he's doing. He is clueless. And this is what the dumbass wants in there. A jihadist Muslim commie to run the biggest city where all the money is at. Oh, yeah. This is what's happening in here, guys. And with Spermberger in Virginia and here in New York, these two states are going down. They need a Republican governor to boot his ass out of there. They need to recall his ass and get him the hell out of there. They're ruining this shit. I'm telling you. Okay, we got 4 arrested in suspicion of assisting Iran intelligence service in the UK. I'm not lying to you. More people in the UK helping Iran, and this come out of London. This investigation relates to suspected surveillance of locations and individuals linked to Jewish communities in London, according to the Met. Commander Helen Flanagan, head of counterterrorism police in London, said that the arrests were part of a long-running investigation and part of an ongoing work to disrupt malign activity where we suspect it. So at least they're doing their job and getting them out of there. But this is out of London that they're helping them now too, guys. So, oh yeah. So one last thing we haven't talked about for like ever is Black Lives Matter. So I got this one article and I've got this video to show you real quick. It's only a 26-second video. But Black Lives Matter Lake County founder and employee brawl over alleged funding misuse. This is what happens when all the richy rich gives all these Black Lives Matter, Antifa's places, all this billions of dollars. And what did they do with it? It didn't go to the people. It went to them, the so-called organizers of it, buying mansions and cars and everything like that. Well, this woman decided that she was confronting this dude. Oh, yeah. Well, he wasn't happy about being outed like that. So what's he going to do? He going to beat this woman down. I'm not lying. Take a look. Looked like she was putting a stomp to his ass. Oh, yeah. But this is the patheticness of these Black Lives Matter people. They want to steal the money, because we know they're just paid to do this shit. But this is what happens when you do this stuff. And what happens when you front them? Right there, you saw it for yourselves right there. This is so pathetic. This is where the monies went to protect these people, to try to get the Democrats back in power. This is why they do this, that they commit violence and let somebody else do the bidding for them so they're not held accountable. Follow the money and arrest these damn people. If it was you or I, that shit would be, you'd be cuffed up and gone. You'd be buried under a prison somewhere. But no, not like this. Oh no. You got to let these people ride because we paid you to do that stuff. Dumbass fucks anyways. All right, guys, let's have some fun and enjoy the start of the weekend. So we're going to watch some videos to close out the night tonight, guys, and have some fun. Like yesterday, I enjoyed Throwback Thursday. I hope you guys did too, but we're going to have a great equalizer. You got that right, Sean. I got a bunch of great equalizers, and I'm going to use them when I have to. That's for a fact. I'm too old to fight anymore. I can't fight anymore. My ass too old and too broke to break anybody. So, but I can shoot damn good. So that's what's going to happen. Keep Texas, not a drop. Have you? Oh yeah. Here we go. Let's look at this first one. This is Red Pill. I Patch McCain, Al Green. Oh, this is all the goodies right here. Take a look at this.
You three losers got smoked like Hunter Biden's crack pipe in the primary election. I Patch McCain, you are, and always have been, a giant douchebag, douchey like never before. Jasmine Crockett, your ratchet fake ghetto accent set black women back decades. The only thing missing is that stupid shower cap. Al Green, you are a dingleberry on the ass of humanity. You even look like one. Disgraceful. So now we proclaim you guilty. Fat JD? Guilty. Marco, how about you?
Jesus Christ, how many jobs do I have?
For God's sake, stop whining like a little bitch and vote.
Okay, fine. Guilty.
The people have spoken. I sentence the three of you to being trapped in an album cover from the 70s for eternity. May God have mercy on your soul, and that you never go platinum, gold even. Now get the hell out of here.
You for this, Trump! Impeach! Impeach!
You racist motherfucker! Dead ass!
That was great, Green Frog Lab. Thank you for that. What movie was that from, guys? I'll let you have time for that one. Tell me in chat what movie that was from. I know you guys know it. You were banging, you kicking ass last night on Throwback Thursday. So what was that from? Yeah, I know you guys will know it. One J6er apparently found guilty of 2 counts of molestation, one, and the left of having a meltdown. The felon let a felon run the streets. Unbelievable. And they have how many pedophiles running the streets, Pat? And they're going to throw a fit about that? Oh, yeah. So there it is. I knew it. One Dover got it. Yes, sir. Buff. That is from, yes, Colin got it too before I said it. Superman and General Og and his crew, that woman and that other dude. That was when Superman put him in that thing and put him out into space. Oh yeah. Well done. One Dover knocked that out right there. Racist ass crackers. Hey, that's funny right there. Hey, let's look at this one. Iran announces their new supreme leader. You guys will get a kick out of this. Take a look.
The assassination of the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran is a great crime. As the new Ayatollah of the Islamic Republic of Iran, I pledge that this atrocity will not go unanswered. With all our strength and determination, we will make the perpetrators of this crime regret the dawn.
The assassination of the new Ayatollah of the Islamic Republic of Iran is a great crime. As the new Ayatollah of the Islamic Republic of Iran, I pledge...
Hello? New Ayatollah here. Look, I really didn't want this job, okay? I just joined the government like 3 weeks ago, and I was sitting in a cubicle way off in the corner, and next thing I know, some folks talking across the office are all like, let's get Ahmed to do it. No one will miss him. I heard you guys. So, yeah, I'm just hoping we can all be cool here. There's no need for things to get all... Oh! Wait a minute. False alarm. It's just my new pager. It's the latest model. You can even play Snake on it. In fact...
So I'm the no Ayatollah, and I know the drill.
That was good right there. I was checking my emails. They're saying about another Republican from California is retiring. And there's a lot of people retiring out of this government this year. Oh, yeah. Did you notice that? And then I got another one that said that the submarine that they sank in Sri Lanka, 87 people confirmed dead out of that. Oh, yeah. So that's what I was checking while that video was playing. So I love that when all of them getting blown up, and that's what they said they were going to do. They're going to kill them. But yesterday I told, oh, what was that? Hold on. What did I told you something yesterday. Oh, when I told you that the Epstein, was it the Epstein one? Was closed. And then this morning on Fox News, I saw that they reopened it, the investigation. I don't know what the hell's going on here. So we were told, we got a bunch of ton of articles on they were closing down. No. What was it with Judge Gina Perot that she closed? Was that Epstein, or no? There was something else yesterday. You guys remind me, because I'm having brain fart. I'm looking too much stuff. But Jeannie Perot closed the case on it that they reopened back up again. All right, here's another one. This is something I showed before, and I'm not going to erase this one either because this shows the auto pen. Thank you for that, Radical Right. They reopened the auto pen back up. The auto pen investigation. I don't know what's going on with this. They close it, now they're opening it again. We'll see what happens with this over the weekend, guys. But listen to this. The mentally retarded, guys. The Democrats. I showed this a long time ago, but it's kind of fitting. So I'm going to show it again. Take a look.
Usually, the mentally retarded are divided into classifications: the educable, the trainable, and the custodial. Obviously, we can only assess the abilities or potential of the mentally retarded on an individual basis. Seemingly random motions and movements are fairly common among the custodial retarded, and they may take many forms. Sometimes there are motions which seem to have no meaning whatever and may even cause unintentional self-inflicted injuries. The vast majority of the mentally retarded are intelligent enough that they can be taught a great many things. However, there's a wide range of ability even among those considered educable, and their ability to learn obviously varies according to their level of intelligence. Equally important is a stimulating environment. However, we must remember to set realistic standards that are not too high for the individual. Many of the trainable retarded can learn to take certain kinds of household responsibilities, some of which may be more complex than they are usually given credit for. It would be wrong to expect a mentally retarded person to become a master craftsman. The standards are too high. But even in the skilled trades, for example, the mentally retarded can be trained to become valuable assistants. Who are the mentally retarded? They are people. They come in both sexes and in all sizes, shapes, creeds, and colors. Wherever people live, there also live the mentally retarded.
That is a great little clip there. And I'm going to keep this because I will play this probably in a couple of weeks just to remind people how retarded these people are. And it's proof every day I can show you something how stupid these people are. And if you're going to put AOC in there, the far-leaning left wants AOC. Some of the moderate lefts don't want them, but the far-leaning ones are probably going to outweigh the rest. And you go put AOC, plan to lose. Holy shit. All right, we're not done yet. We got Whack-A-Crockett. Take a look.
Let's make this game great again.
Whoa, that tickles.
Another tremendous win.
I love that. That was freaking awesome. Now, we're not done. President Trump is such a good sport. Wait till you see this one. This is only 10 seconds, guys. Really quick.
What's good here? The hash browns?
Yes, sir.
Scattered, smothered, and covered. Perfect. I'll take that.
Coming right up. And to drink?
Just coffee. Thanks.
You got it.
Floor's wet here, folks.
Another failed job from Rotten Crotch Crockett right there. And let me see what else we got here. Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm going to show this one. We got to do these ones. I love these ones. What will Dan Crenshaw and Jasmine Crockett do now?
We just got our asses kicked.
I am inevitable.
That's funny right there. Every time I find one of these, I'm downloading it. I am just glad that bitch is done. Oh my God, this is so great. What else we got here? I'm going to show you guys how the Southerners will tell you that you're stupid without saying stupid. Take a look at this.
You're so dumb you could fall in a barrel full of titties and you'd still come out sucking your thumb. Bless your heart, you couldn't pour water out of a boot with instructions written on the heel. Boy, you are about as sharp as a mashed potato. If brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose. You got the IQ of a fence post. You couldn't find your way out of a wet paper bag with a map and a flashlight. You're so slow it'd take you 2 hours to watch 60 Minutes. Baby, your elevator don't go all the way to the top, does it? You're about as confused as a cow on turf, ain't you? You are dumber than a sack of hammers. Well, you got a good heart, but your porch light's been flickering for years. You ain't got the sense God gave a goose.
Now that's great, man. You got to be talking about Democrats there, right? No doubt. But they probably couldn't understand her. She's pretty good looking too. But hey, yep. All right, what else we got here? This hilarious video of Democrats is going viral. Oh, it's only 23 seconds. Let's take a look at this real quick.
Democrats shut the government down. Up in here, up in here. Democrats want health care for illegals. Like if Jose crossed the border and Jose got measles. Here's an illegal immigrant affordable health care act for your aches and pains. Put some ice on that. Americans should get health care first. Up in here, up in here.
Okay, our last one for the night, guys, right here. This is a hilarious look at instant karma on these dumbass liberals. Take a look. Right off the bat, you dumbass liberals. That is freaking awesome right there, guys. Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in on this Friday night. I appreciate it. You guys are freaking awesome. Yes, I'm going to have a busy weekend, guys. So my Mondays, I don't know what Monday's going to look like. You guys are freaking awesome, though. I love seeing you guys every night here. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's freaking awesome. Again, I said freaking awesome because you are. You guys, if it wasn't for you guys and me seeing you guys every night, I wouldn't do this. I would be done doing these shows. I've been doing videos and shows now for almost about 5 years. Yes. And you guys have made it worth it. That's for a fact. That's for sure. But I've got almost, I think, 1,500, 1,700 videos and movies I've done. If you go to Rumble, you'll catch most of them. I've deleted a lot, but I know there's probably 1,500 in Rumble. If you catch me on Rumble, my other ones like YouTube, they've closed out most of my videos. So it's all in there, guys. If you ever want to go back and look some funny shit, how I started to now, oh my God, it's not good. But thank you again, guys, and I'm hoping you guys have a great weekend. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Now the reset is complete. Now go on your weekend, but hold the line, Patriots. We have spent the last hour pulling back the curtain on the chaos. From the Russian jet testing our resolve to the postal bureaucrats testing our patience. But remember this, they wouldn't be trying this hard to distract us or drain us if your voices wasn't a threat to their status quo. You are not just listeners, you are the watchman on the wall. As you head into your weekend, don't just carry the news, carry the fire. Hug your families, stand tall in your communities, and remember that a country is only strong as its people who refuse to let it sleep. Russia can prove the line, but they can't break our spirit. The radical Muslims' threats can whisper in the dark, but we thrive in the light of truth. And the post office, well, let's just say we'll keep the receipts on every time they try to borrow money and then lose it. Now, get some rest, sharpen yourselves, and get ready to charge into the next week, guys, because I'll be back here in the captain's chair on Monday night for the weekend wrap-up. So we'll see exactly what has moved while the world was watching the game. Now, God bless you guys. God bless our troops, and God bless the United States of America. This has been the Conservative Viewpoint Friday Night Reset. I'll see you guys back here live Monday night. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.